everybody, and welcome to another quick review, Empties, Talking Trash video. Before we jump into the video, if you are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name's Rhonda, and over here, we embrace the hot mess, which I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is like the 5th video. Voice is not as strong, and neither is the brain, but what's new? Anyways, every year it's a judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone where we keep it cute or put it on mute. Anyways, if you guys are curious about my top, unfortunately it is sold out. I picked it up at Fashion to Figure. I did do a haul over on my second channel, Hot Mess Mama Vlogs. Make sure to check me out over there for more curvy girl plus size fashion try-on hauls. And also, if you are curious about my makeup, I had like a complete brain fart. I am wearing the new collaboration with Oprah and Samantha March Round 2 Life's a Draft palette. Love this. My lipstick is in the shade Peony. If you guys are interested in picking it up, code HOTMESS will save you an additional 20%. I'll have everything on my face listed down below, as well as everything that I would recommend. Again, this is kind of like a mini fast review on the products that I have used up. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm so excited. Tomorrow's trash day, and normally I'm so behind on these videos that it never fails. Trash comes and then I fill my garbage can up and I'm like, girl, you gotta be better about that. So anyways, let's start off with the Rin Clean Skincare. This is the And Now to Sleep Pillow Spray. I picked this up during a BoxyCharm pop-up, I believe, and here's the thing. I love the smell. It's very natural, very earthy, very calming, very lavender-y, however you say that. I don't put this on my pillowcase. I do sleep on one of the slip silk pillowcases, and even prior to sleeping on a silk pillowcase, I still didn't spray this on there. I kind of spray it on my bed sheets, and so even when I like lift the sheets up towards my face, I can still smell it, and it is very calming. And I feel, for me personally, as someone who is very ADHD, anxiety ridden, I'm gonna do everything I can to kind of calm myself, because I am the type of person where my husband can like hit the pillow and he's out in 1.2 seconds, and then I sit and look at him like, who does that? Like, how are you not thinking about things you should have said to somebody like 10 years ago? Should I let it go? Yes. But then I'm like, okay, so I let it go, and then I'm like, oh, you need to make sure to get this done, and 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 this done. Did you remember to do this? And then like an hour later, I don't know if I've just exhausted myself with everything. But anyways, I like to think that I sleep better when I do use this. So this is something that I would definitely repurchase if it's in like, say, an add-on or Boxy pop-up, because I want to say, I'm guessing it's probably kind of pricey since it is Rin. Back in the day when we got to travel, this was my little travel companion. This is my Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. I would recommend this, one, if you travel a lot, 2, if you are curious about makeup balms. Don't buy the big one. Start off with the mini, you know, especially with the Sephora VIB style. I don't know when this video is going up. Hopefully it's going to go on before the sale or during the sale, so you guys can pick this up. But I love this. You don't need a ton of it. I do 2 washes, especially when I have makeup on, just a double cleanse to make sure I get everything off. This by far is my favorite holy grail product. It doesn't irritate my eyes. You know, this is how I take off my mascara, and it's just like a one and done type of deal. And then I go back in with like, I mean, this isn't empty, but it's sitting here because I did my Sephora VIB recommendations. The Wonder Beauty Drift Away Cleanser. Love this stuff. And those are kind of like the cleansers that I'm using right now, but definitely recommend this. BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm. I'm telling you what, if you are a charmer, then you know. If you know, you know how to save money. This I love. This is the Rose Plus Quartz Hair Mask of heavenly amazing goodness. This is my favorite hair mask conditioner. I use this almost every time, unless I'm using my Moroccanoil Lilac to add more purple in my hair. This is the only conditioner that I use. period, hands down. Matter of fact, my youngest daughter uses this because she bleaches and then puts pink in her hair, and she's like, it was so cute. She was like, Mom, come feel my hair, Mom. And I'm like, yeah, honey, it's soft. She's like, I used that stuff that you gave me. That is so good. I'm like, I know, right? So retail value of it, I think, is like $33, but I pick it up at Boxy add-ons for like $9 or $12. This is a holy grail. I have enough for at least me for the rest of the year, but obviously now I gotta stock up because now my youngest loves it as well, for good reason. Okay, so getting into natural armpits. A lot of you guys ask me every time that I talk about an Empties to kind of let you guys know what I did to detox my pits. I have been 100% natural deodorants for probably 7 or 8 years now. No antiperspirants, and for me personally, I'm just gonna TED Talk you or tangent or get on my pet. I don't know what I'm doing, but judgment free zone. I had a couple scares in my early to mid 30s with cancer up through here, breast cancer. And one of the things that I was noticing is I was getting a lot of lumps in my pits and in this area, and typically they say like mammograms you don't have to get until you're like in your 40s or something, or 50, I don't know, but because I was getting so many lumps through like the lymph node area and all of that, I was getting them more frequently than I think somebody my age at that time should have. And I started kind of doing some research, started talking to my sister-in-law about it, and she said, what kind of deodorant do you use? And at the time I was using like an antiperspirant. I mean, I'm a sweater, I'm an anxiety-ridden girl. And she said, you gotta cut out the antiperspirant. Like, just humor me, try it. What I did is bentonite clay. I will link this stuff below for you guys if you guys are having the kind of the same issues that I have had. I got like I think it's called bentonite clay, just got it off Amazon, diluted it with some water and apple cider vinegar organic, and I was putting those on there to kind of like draw the gunk out. Did it a couple times. I also would use like any type of cleansing product. Specifically, I was using the Murad with salicylic acid. I'll use that. To this day, I will still use that if there's like any extra bacteria, whatever. It kills the bacteria. But the big thing you want to do to detox your pits and draw it out is that bentonite clay and the apple cider vinegar. Dilute it or you gonna burn, girl. You gonna burn. Don't do it if you just shaved either. So anyways, that's gonna help you to detox your pits. It's gonna take time. You know, I had been using antiperspirants for 30 some years, you know. So anyways, with that being said, I do have moody pits, sensitive pits. I can't use like baking soda products in my natural deodorants. So I do enjoy the Drunk Elephant Sweet Pity Deodorant Cream. Now again, this is not an antiperspirant, but for me, I don't feel like I get the stink stank stunk thing unless I'm like anxious, and then it's like psh, there's no helping that in my opinion. So with this, I honestly don't have to reapply it too often. Like I'll probably do it in the morning and then like after my shower kind of thing. You know, I shower at night, reapply it in the morning. I think this is really good. Okay, so this is a miss for me, and you can see I hate to waste things. I typically always try to just use everything up, but this was just a miss. I wasn't feeling it. And this I received in a subscription box. I don't even remember which box, but this is the Modern Skin Alchemy or something. Artisan Skincare, Body, Soul, and Peace of Mind. And it was a rose scent. It does not smell like rose scent. It reminds me of like a porta-john. Like that, like, what do they call it? Urinal cake scent. And I tried. I mean, you guys see, your girl tried to just like, because it doesn't linger. The scent doesn't linger on your body. But I do like a lather. And there was no lathering. And I felt like I wasn't getting clean. This is supposed to be a shimmering rose cleansing milk. moisture rich cream cleanser to help moisturize and retexturize dry or aging skin. I mean, everything there sounds great, but I didn't feel hydrated, I didn't feel clean, and it was a no for me. I mean, it may work for you. Just because it's a miss for me, like, don't come for me, okay? This, I always tell you guys, my youngest daughter does not like the scent on me, but I do, so I'm like, well, that's all that matters. But the Trader Joe's coconut body butter, it's a luxurious body butter made with coconut oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. You guys, this is super uber hydrating. Like, girl, what are you doing? There's some in here. Hold up. I'm gonna moisturize my hands. I mean, this stuff, I feel like for me, you know, I have dry skin, I have thyroid issues. The air in Kentucky has been insanely dry. I mean, I have humidifiers all over my house. I really like this because of the fact that it does kind of lock in moisture. Like, after I get out of the bath or the shower, and I'll towel off, but if I'm still a little, you know, still a little wet, I like slather myself in lotion to kind of lock that in, and man, does it lock the moisture in. So if you're like me and you have dry skin, like because of your thyroid autoimmune issues, definitely maybe consider this. I don't like the pumpkin one. I like the consistency of it, but I don't like the scent of it. This one, this just reminds me of like beachy coconut. I love it. I like it. Okay. The next item is by Ray Wellness. I take this at nighttime to help me sleep. It has in here, does it say? Lemon balm, melatonin, and L-theanine or something. And it just kind of helps to like calm you down a little bit, I feel like, to go to bed. And it's only like $14.99 at Target, something like that. I also use the hormone balance, but I think they just named it Rebalance, and I use the de-stress and In the Mood. I use all of those because they're so affordable, but they don't have a bunch of bad things in there. They're like really geared towards women. I think they're vegan too. I don't think it's on this thing, but I want to say they're vegan, gluten-free, all of that stuff. So again, I'll have everything I recommend linked down below. BoxyCharm. This is the Bumble and Bumble BB Color Gloss Luminous Hair Shine and Cool Blonde. Okay, so this was like 12 bucks. It retails for 30 some bucks at BoxyCharm's. I think it was a pop-up add-on type of dealio. I got it for 12 bucks. So I screwed up. So if you see this color, it's very purple. I am like not a reader, so I thought this was going to be like my Redken shampoo where you just kind of shampoo it in and it deposits color and all of that. No. This is kind of like a toner for your hair. So once I realized that, Haley and I had let my roots grow out way too much, and we hadn't left the bleach on long enough, so I was a little too warm, like, you know, around my roots. So I put this stuff on my hair dry. I worked out on my Peloton, which was kind of stupid because I was sweating purple blue, but I really love this. This deposited like this really pretty like blue purple to my hair. If I can find the picture of the video I had filmed like right after I had used that stuff, this stuff is amazing. I can't find it anywhere. Like, when I send Haley to look for like Bumble and Bumble, I'm like, I need this. So the only place I think I was able to find it was maybe like right on their website or maybe on Amazon or something. I'm really hoping BoxyCharm gets it back because I want more of this. Next, I have my daily sunscreen that I use. This is by SkinCeuticals, the Physical Fusion UV Defense Sunscreen with SPF 50. Now this one is the tinted one, and it does say it is water resistant. I love this, and the other reason I love it is because it is tinted. Let's see if you can you guys see? It's kind of got like a like skin tint to it. So what I like about this is those days that I don't feel like putting makeup on, when I put this on, it kind of, I wouldn't say it color corrects, but it just gives me enough tint that it kind of evens out my skin a little bit. And it's beautifully paired with my Tatcha Pearl that I talk about all the time. So yeah, really love this stuff. It's pricey, but it's a really, really good sunscreen. Next, I used up my Purlisse Coconut and Coffee Silky Body Butter. It says it smooths, hydrates, nourishes, and deeply moisturizes. One thing is, I didn't notice a super coconutty scent, which I think is kind of normal for Purlisse. It's really geared towards sensitive skin and not really fragrancy. So it was very lightweight as far as that went, as far as scent, if any. I did not notice the scent or coffee scent. So don't feel like you're going to get that. As far as hydrating, I think because I love like lotions like the Trader Joe's where it's really thick. That's the one thing I wasn't fond of, is I was expecting more of a thicker, hydrating, moisturizing lotion. But if you are texture funny like my children, they do not like a thick lotion, you're gonna enjoy this. I think what I thought and expected was just obviously not that. This is the AOA Studio Slim Brow Pencil. It's literally like $1.55. I like the shade medium brown, and what I like about it is the fact that it's $1.55 and it works really well. Like, the only not the best thing about it that I will say is it's kind of waxy. So like right now I'm loving my Fenty Beauty one. I just love it, and it's kind of a drier formula. So if you want to try and get some of those wispy random brows in there, you definitely can. With this you really can't, because it's more of that thicker, creamier type of consistency. So at the same time, I'm like, $1.55. So just know, if you do go ahead and get it, which is not bad, I bought like 6 in backup. That's the only thing about it, is you're not really going to be able to get those wispies like you can with some drier formulas. Okay, so you guys know the drill when it comes to Bath & Body Works. Never, ever, never, never, ever do I pay full price, but when it's on sale, I stock up. This is the Vanilla Bean Noel Moisturizing Body Wash. Smells delicious. I love it. It's definitely moisturizing. If you can get it on sale, I would recommend it. And this is like a jumbo size, 10 ounces. I loved it. My Goalie vitamins, they're a yes for me, babe. I love them. Apple cider vinegar, I will take like 6 of them a day. Sometimes a little bit more, but I don't think you're supposed to. I don't find that this irritates my stomach. I feel that it helps my stomach. It helps my sweet tooth when I'm craving sweets. Actually, they both help my sweet tooth because they don't taste healthy. If you haven't known, like if you don't know, I want to be healthy, but I don't like things that taste healthy. You know what I mean? So I love the apple cider vinegar gummies. I think they're amazing. They're organic, unfiltered, which is super important. That means you're getting the benefits of the mothers, which is the floaty things that you see in there. They're gluten-free, non-GMO. Now, the ashwagandha, I don't honestly like the flavor as much as I like the flavor of these, but they work. They relax, restore, and rewind. Ashwagandha is in here, which is a very beneficial herb, I think it is, for your mind. And if you have thyroid issues, they do recommend ashwagandha for your thyroid as well. They did give me a coupon code HOTMESSMD, and it'll save you like 5%. Sometimes they'll make it so it's like 15% off. It's just all kinds of random. But they came across one of my videos of me geeking out over this, and they were like, we see you like us. I'm like, no, 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 no. I love you guys. So yeah, I literally have 4 of each stockpiled. I buy the 5-month thing in advance. And this, it says 1 to 2 gummies 4 times a day, up to 8 gummies. If you need to chillax, yes. Here's the hormonal balance from Ray Wellness, but again, I don't think it's called hormonal balance, rebalance now. I think they got rid of the hormonal and just have rebalance on here, but I love this stuff. We're gonna, if there's guys in the room and you don't want to talk about it here, we're very open. TMI, maybe we're just friends, but I feel like this has really helped to regulate my cycle. to the point that now I've gone back to my period app tracker, and it literally like to a T. So I feel like this has definitely helped to literally, I mean, let's be honest, I have thyroid issues, so I have a hormonal imbalance, and I feel like this has definitely helped to balance and at least regulate my monthly cycle. So thank you, Ray Wellness. By the way, I'm not a doctor, so just saying, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what works for me. Next is my Charlotte Tilbury. I think, oh, I did clean it up. Okay, so I hit pan and I was finishing it up, and then it cracked and shattered, and I cried, and because like, who wants to throw a product away? But there was just no getting it to work anymore. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in One Fair. I love this stuff under my eyes. I talked about it in my Sephora recommendations video. It's really good underneath the eyes. Like, I start down low and work my way up, so the least amount of powder is like super close to under my eyes. It's really pretty at giving you that flawless appearance there, and all over your face. I'll even put it in the center of my face as well. I have yet another Trader Joe's body butter because it's good. My favorite toothpaste, I just pick it up at Target. This is the Hello Anti-Plaque Plus Whitening fluoride-free toothpaste, because for me it's important to go with fluoride-free because fluoride will build up in your body. Again, I'm not a doctor, it's just from the research I've done, and this is my favorite. This is what my whole family uses. I don't even know if this scent is still around. This is Birch and Argan. This is from Bath and Body Works. It's a body butter. I think it smells really good. My husband said it smelled like I had doused myself in Snuggle fabric softener, so I love that. I love a clean laundry scent, so that was nice, but I don't even know if it's available. I have yet another deodorant. I told you guys. I go between the Drunk Elephant and the Lumi deodorant. I have another pencil because I do use a lot. And again, because they're kind of creamy, I feel like you go through them a little bit faster. And then I have two more products. Oh my gosh. This Sand and Sky mask. This is an Australian pink clay mask. Game changer. It's amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I use it on my teenagers as well. Perfect. It literally like pulls the gunk out of your pores. And then last, I have my Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. It's a little mini. I love this. I have the full size of it. It's a really good mascara, and I made it to the end. So that is everything. For the most part, I had a bunch of hits and a couple misses, but overall, that is all of my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed this video enough to stick around and subscribe. Uh-oh, it's cutting out. Follow me on my second channel. Check me out on Instagram. And until next time, as always, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day.